Hey guys, and welcome back to the Revolution Beauty YouTube channel. My name is Katie Eve from Katie Eve Pro MUA, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a very cranberry Christmas look. So not only am I going to be doing my makeup today, but I'm also going to be doing my hair. Now very recently, Revolution released a hair range that is cruelty-free and vegan and completely for everyone. Now I think everyone, and definitely myself included, have an emotional connection with their hair. Like if I'm having a bad hair day, it can definitely ruin my whole day. Like I don't want to go outside, I don't want to do anything. But if I wake up and I'm feeling daring and bold, I definitely like to experiment with my hair, experiment with colors, as you can probably tell, and experiment with various styles as well. So today I'm going to be using a couple of colors from the Revolution Rainbow Pastes. Now these ones are great for no commitment to the color for the hair, no stress, it's just an instant hair color and styling paste. Completely removable within one wash, and it also acts like a gel or a wax while simultaneously colouring the hair, and this one does come in 6 colours. And then so for my makeup today, I'm going to be using the new Revolution Cranberries and Chocolate palette. The colours are so beautiful, especially for this time of year. So you've got burgundies, golds, nudes, wine, maroon, auburn colours, black and golds as well. It is just so pretty. Now this is what the actual palette looks like. So you've got this beautiful burgundy front on it, like the classic chocolate palettes that Revolution have, and these are what all the colours look like. They are so pretty, literally my favourite colours, and oh my god, the palette smells so sweet. This is so nice. So I'm going to swatch a couple of colours for you. I'm not going to swatch all of them, but I'm just going to swatch my favourites. So this one here is called Cosmopolitan. These feel so creamy too. I am a massive fan of all of the chocolate palettes, but this one is definitely my favourite. That's such a beautiful burgundy. And then this one is very similar. It's called Festive, but it's got a bit more of a pink tone to it. Again, so pretty, so pigmented. I cannot wait to put these on my eyes. So the palette does have a selection of shimmers and mattes. So this one is definitely one of my favourite mattes, and it's called Auburn. So a really lovely deep peach colour. And then the last of my favourites is this one here called Gratification, which is obviously a delicious icy white colour. Cool, so let's get straight into the makeup. Great, so I'm going to be applying the Revolution Supersized Concealer all over my eyelid, and I'm going to be using it as an eye base today. So I just applied it directly to my eyelid, and I'm going to use it to carve out my eyebrows. And then using my fingers, I'm going to bring that one down right onto the eyelid. Great, so the first colour I'm going to use on my eyes is going to be Berry, which is a really lovely light mauve colour. So I'm just dipping in to that colour with this brush, which is from the Revolution Fortune Seeker brush kit. And I'm going to apply this colour just very lightly above my eye hollow. I'm just going to go around in tiny circular motions and buff that colour out. I'm just going to bring that one down slightly onto the outer corner, but leaving the inner corner. This colour is honestly so pretty. I think that would even be nice just like all over the eyelid on its own, for like a really good everyday look. Great, so next colour I'm going to go into is one of my favourites, which is Festive, which was the beautiful shimmer burgundy colour that I showed you at the beginning. I love it. Honestly, absolutely love it. Great, so I'm just using the same brush, and I'm just going to follow the same pattern as we did for the previous colour. That's so nice. Honestly, I like that the shimmer isn't like so overwhelming, it's just really subtle, but the colour is so beautiful and it's blending into that berry colour absolutely flawlessly. An absolute dream of a colour, honestly. Again, I'm going to take this one just a tiny bit on the outer corner of my eye, just tapping it in slightly. So the next colour I'm going to dip into is going to be Nude, which is a beautiful matte nude colour. Great, and so for this one I'm using the slightly more flat brush from the Fortune Seeker brush kit. Just going to lightly dip into that nude and then just press it underneath my eyebrow. And then I'm going to veil it over the other colours, and this is just going to help it blend a little bit more. So for the next colour, I'm going to be going into the wine colour, which is one of our matte colours, and it is a really deep burgundy colour. And so this colour, I'm actually going to be focusing on the outer corner of my eye. So I'm just going to pack that on and then just go around in small circular motions again and really buff out that colour. And I'm probably going to stop about here, so probably about 3/4 of the way along my eye. Barely applying any pressure and just bringing that colour out. So pretty. It's a lot darker than it looks in the palette, but I honestly love it. All these colours just seem to be blending in with each other so well, and I think that's so important with a palette. Great, so now I'm going to cut a half crease using the Revolution Concealer and Define in 0.5 again. And I'm just going to start at my hollow so I can see where my eye dips in here. And then just bring it up slightly higher to about there, so I know when I look in the camera I can see that you are going to be able to see the other colour that I'm about to apply. And I'm going to use my finger just to help blend out that concealer, as we don't want anything that's too harsh on the edge. So for the middle of the eyelid, I'm going to go into the Heavenly colour, which is a beautiful light gold shimmer. Okay, great. So for the shimmer colours in this palette, I actually find it's really nice if you use your finger, as you tend to get more of like a strong pigment with it. I mean, look at that. So I'm just going to place this one just going down the middle of my eye. I mean, look at that. That's so pretty. And I'm going to dip back into that wine colour and just veil over some of that gold. And then I'm actually going to bring back some of the berry colour and just place it on the first quarter of my eye. I definitely want to add a bit more depth to my eyes, so I'm gonna tap into the colour Rich, which is a matte black, like a true matte black, and I'm literally gonna dip into it very lightly, like literally barely touch my brush on the colour, just because I don't want it to be too intense and to overwhelm the look. And I'm gonna place it in the deepest bit of my eye hollow, and again just touch, like with no pressure. Great, so now I'm going to go away and do my base, and I'll be back for the rest of the face, and then we can go into the hair. Great, so I went away and did my base, and I used the Revolution Superfruit Extract as a primer, the Make It Revolution Concealer and Define Foundation in the shade C2, the Supersized Concealer in the shade 0.5, and the Obsession Mad About Mauve Blush Kit for my contour and a little bit of blush. Great, and so for my bronzer today, I'm going to be using the I Heart Revolution Summer of Love bronzer. This one is really great if you are pale like me and want a nice subtle glowy bronze rather than one that's super orange. And then to add on top of my blush, I'm going to be using the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Elixir Glow, and I'm going to be using this gorgeous rose gold shade here. So we're going to go back in with the eyes now, and I'm going to be using a similar order to what we did on top. So I'm going to go straight in with the berry colour and just bring that one underneath my eyes. Great, and now I'm dipping into that nude colour again, and I'm going to use that to help create a shape with the eye and neaten it up a little. And so for the inner corners of the eyes, I'm going to be going in with the shade Tasteful and then finishing it off with Gratification. I'm just going to place this one on the very inner corner of my eye. Oh my god, that's so nice. Honestly, like, that's what I mean. This is 100% one of my favourite colours. So before I go away and do any mascara or any lashes, I'm actually going to set my face with a setting spray and then apply some highlighter on top of that so we can be really glowy today. So the setting spray I'm going to be using is going to be the I Heart Revolution Fixing Spray in the scent Cookies and Cream, which smells amazing. If you haven't smelled it already, I would recommend you go and smell it because it is so nice. Oh, that smells amazing. That smells so like Christmassy. That's so nice. Literally smells like a Christmas candle. That's so nice. So the highlighter that I'm going to be using today is going to be one of the I Heart Revolution Star of the Show highlighters, and I'm going to be using the shade Starstruck. Oh, I love that highlighter. That's such a nice like pinky colour. I mean, that's so pretty. Okay, so I went away off camera and did some lashes, so let's get on with the hair. Today, as I said, I'm going to be using the I Heart Revolution Rainbow Pastes. These pastes are definitely suited more towards slick back hairstyles such as ponytails or buns. Also, another thing to note with the pastes, you can't use heat to style them afterwards as it will burn your hair. You can use these to completely style your hair, but using straighteners, tongs, anything is a big no-no, as like I said, it will burn your hair. So let's get styling. And then this is going to give us the base for where we're going to place the rainbow pastes. Great, and so before I start applying the paste, I'm actually going to place a towel over my shoulder, as this is going to stop any paste from falling onto my clothes. Okay, so the first of the paste that I'm going to use is going to be a shade called Red Flame. This is what it looks like on the inside. So the best way to apply it for dry hair is to grab some, rub it into your palm and apply it directly to the hair, or you can apply it with a comb as well. You can also apply it onto wet hair and then dry it, and the colour will stay in until the next wash. But today obviously I'm applying it to dry hair, so I'm going to grab a little bit on my finger and then rub it into my palm. So rubbing it in is just going to warm it up. Then I'm just going to bring some through my hair. And this is just going to help style my hair. It's going to help brighten the colour in my hair, as sometimes it can go a little dull. I'm also going to use it on bits of my hair that have perhaps gone a little bit too dark or a little bit too light as I've been washing my hair. And it's just going to really help me get that wet look effect. And I'm also going to apply it directly to side of my hair so I can achieve that slick back look. Great, so I just went away and washed my hands so I got the excess off, and now I'm going to use the brush just to help bring that colour through my hair. So like I said, these pastes, they don't dry matte, so it's best if you want to achieve that sort of wet hair look, or you just want to really help style your hair and make it sort of sleek back. Don't worry if you get any on your face, by the way, it will literally come off with a wet wipe. Great, and now as this is a really festive look, I'm going to go in with the rainbow paste in Silver Angel. Now I have pinpointed some parts of my hair that I would like to turn silver. So like I said, these are really good for a party as they are one-time use. They will come out straight away after I wash my hair. Great, so I went away and washed my hands again, and now I'm going to come back and brush it through and begin styling. So I want this to stay curly, so I'm just going to wrap it around my finger and begin to curl. So I'm literally going to use my finger, wrap it around, and then pull it off. And then it's got a nice curl to it as well. It's just going to mix in with the rest of my hair. I think I'm actually going to add some silver to the tops and side of my hair as well. So I'm just going to use a tiny bit and warm it up in my fingers. And then just go over my hair slightly. So if you just touch your hair really slightly, you'll get little touches of the colour rather than having it too much. So it almost makes your hair look like tinsel. So as you can see, my fringe has completely stuck down. Okay, so I think that is it for my hair. I really hope the camera can pick up the silver because it looks so pretty. It's way more sort of sparkly in real life, which is really nice, really great for the festive season. But as you can see, I was able to completely slick my hair back and create the style that I wanted. I definitely love a wet look hair. I think it's really nice for this time of year to look really glam. Great, so I'm going to do the last bit of my makeup now, and I'm going to be using the I Heart Revolution I Heart Chocolate Lip Gloss in the shade Mocha. There are 8 of these. They all have amazing scents. This one is definitely one of my favorites, so I'm just going to use this one. Oh, this smells amazing. If you're a coffee addict and a chocolate addict like me, you will absolutely love it. Okay, great, so that is my makeup done, my hair is all done. So like I said, the rainbow pastes are absolutely great for party looks like this, as they are on just until you wash them, they will wash out completely. I Heart Revolution have also released rainbow tones. Now these are more for a long-term commitment for your hair. These last for 8 to 12 washes, obviously depending on how much product is used and how long you leave it on your hair for. So these are really great at conditioning the hair, so they contain pumpkin seed oil and argan oil, and they are also suitable for people who dye real hair wigs and real hair extensions. So in the I Heart hair range as well, there are rainbow shots. Now this one is a temporary hair color. It lasts probably about 1 to 3 washes, which is perfect if you're like me and you change your hair color literally all the time. These are also really good at brightening up hair colors as well, and it's best if you have light to fair hair and you want a colorful tint. You can use it as shampoo or after your shampoo, and I'd recommend leaving it on your hair for about 5 to 10 minutes before you rinse it off. Okay guys, so that is it from me. I hope you liked the hair tutorial and the makeup tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!